What if I told you that in just a few days, the universe is going to open a door that only appears once every single year, and most people will walk right past it without even noticing? Stop scrolling. Because if you are watching this video right now, it is not an accident. Your soul, your higher self, your guides, call it whatever you want, have pulled you here for a reason. Something inside you already knows that change is coming. And today, I am going to show you exactly how to use it. Before we go any further, I need you to do one small thing for me. Subscribe to this channel right now and turn on the notification bell. Why? Because everything I am about to teach you works best when we do it together, in the same energetic field, at the exact same moment. I don't want you to miss that. So hit subscribe and let's begin. Welcome back. Today we are talking about one of the most powerful numerical alignments of the entire year, the portal 888. This is the moment when the 8th day of the 8th month meets the number 8 itself in the clock. At 8:08, 3 8s stacked together, forming what ancient mystics, mathematicians, and spiritual teachers for thousands of years have called a gateway of abundance. If you've ever studied the work of Florence Scovel Shinn, Napoleon Hill, or Joseph Murphy, you already know this truth. The universe is not random. It is mathematical. It is geometric. Neville Goddard used to say that the world is built out of the vibration of your assumptions, and numbers are one of the purest vibrations there are. So when the universe hands you a number as loaded with meaning as 8, 3 times in a row, it is not a coincidence. It is an invitation. Let's talk about why the number 8 carries so much weight. In ancient China, the pronunciation of the number 8 is almost identical to the word for prosperity. That's why to this day, people pay extra for phone numbers, license plates, and wedding dates filled with 8s. In Taoism, the Bagua, the sacred symbol of the 8 trigrams, represents the fundamental forces of reality itself. In Buddhism, the Eightfold Path is the road the soul must walk to escape suffering and reach liberation. In Hinduism, the goddess Lakshmi, deity of wealth and fortune, is depicted with 8 arms, each one a different expression of abundance. Even in the Old Testament, 8 people survived the flood on Noah's Ark and went on to repopulate the entire earth. For the ancient Greeks, 8 symbolized fair distribution, balance, justice, equity. And if you look at the shape of the number itself, turn it on its side, and what do you get? Infinity. 2 equal loops, mirroring each other perfectly. Abundance with no beginning and no end. Here's a question I want you to sit with for a moment. Where in your life have you been quietly waiting for permission to receive more? Pause the video if you need to. Really ask yourself that, because that is exactly what this portal is asking of you. Now let's talk about what it means when the number 8 starts showing up everywhere in your life. On the clock, on receipts, on license plates, in phone numbers. This is what many spiritual teachers call a synchronicity, a direct message from your guides, your angels, or the intelligence of the universe itself. And depending on where you are in your journey, that message can mean different things. Sometimes, seeing repeated 8s is a reminder to reconnect with your own inner strength. You are stronger than you believe. Don't quit now, not when you're this close. Sometimes it's a message about cycles, that everything comes and goes in waves, and that the abundance you've been praying for is closer than it appears. Be patient a little longer. Sometimes, if you've been living in scarcity, in stress, in fear about money, the 8 appears as a gentle nudge. Change the channel of your thoughts. Abundance begins in the mind before it ever appears in the bank account. This is exactly what Florence Scovel Shinn meant when she said your word is your wand. What you speak, you eventually hold in your hands. And sometimes, the 8 is a call to leadership, a reminder that it is your time to step up, to make the decision you've been avoiding, to lead your own life instead of waiting for someone else to hand you permission. Think about the shape of an infinity symbol for a second. It has no starting point and no ending point. Every part of the loop flows back into itself. That is the deepest teaching hidden inside the number 8. Abundance is not a finite pie that you have to fight other people for. It is a continuous current. When you truly understand that, competition starts to dissolve, and something calmer takes its place. Trust. Trust that there is enough. Trust that your turn is coming. Trust that the same current feeding someone else's success has plenty left over for you. This is also why the number 8 has always been tied to leadership and justice, not just wealth. True abundance, the kind that lasts, is never built by taking from others. It is built by creating value, by leading with integrity, and by understanding that what goes around genuinely comes back around. That is the equal loops of the 8, give and receive, in perfect balance. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. This year, 2026, carries its own numerological signature. Add the digits 2, 0, 2, 6, and you get 10. 10 reduces down to 1. So in 2026, we are not just working with the energy of 8. We are working with the energy of 1 and 8 together. New beginnings, fresh starts, individual power, combined with abundance, infinity, and justice. That combination is rare, and it is exactly why this portal on August 8th carries so much force this year. So let's talk about what this means for you, practically. I'm going to walk you through 5 intentions that are especially amplified during this window, and I want you to notice which ones resonate the most, because that is usually where your breakthrough is waiting. The first intention is manifestation of what has been sitting in the idea stage. Maybe you've had a business idea for months. Maybe there's a project you've been thinking about starting for what feels like forever. This portal is asking you to stop thinking and start doing. The energy of 1 says, begin. The energy of 8 says the resources, the fortune, the support will follow once you take that first courageous step. Here's a small exercise for you. Grab a piece of paper right now, or open the Notes app on your phone, and write down the one project you have been postponing. Just write the name of it. That's it. You've just taken the first step of manifestation. You've moved it from thought into form. The second intention is the opposite of spending. It's about saving, investing, and building real, lasting wealth. Not every act of abundance looks like more money coming in. Sometimes it looks like protecting what you already have. This portal is a beautiful window to reevaluate your relationship with money, to build a savings habit, start an investment, or simply become more conscious about where your money goes each month. Ask yourself this: if your bank account could talk, what would it say about how you've been treating it? The third intention is love, specifically, learning to believe in it again. Remember, 8 mirrors infinity, and infinity has no end. If a chapter has closed in your romantic life, this portal offers a new wave of energy to begin again. But this time with more wisdom, more patience, and more emotional intelligence than before. If you're already in a relationship, this is a beautiful moment to deepen it, to practice more presence, more patience, and more genuine listening with your partner. The fourth intention is health, physical, mental, and spiritual. This is your sign to return to the gym, to the yoga mat, to the meditation cushion, to whatever practice makes you feel alive and disciplined again. Willpower is one of the 8's greatest gifts. Use it. Pick one habit today, just one, that you will recommit to starting on August 8th. Here's a quick tip before we move on. Whichever of these 4 intentions felt the strongest as you were listening, write it down somewhere you'll see every day this week. Your phone's lock screen, a sticky note on your mirror, the Notes app you already opened earlier. Repetition is how the subconscious mind accepts a new instruction. The more you see it, the faster it becomes your new default setting. The 5th and final intention is learning how to receive. This one might be the most important of all, because so many of us are excellent at giving, but terrible at receiving. We ask the universe for abundance, and then we unconsciously push it away out of guilt, fear, or low self-worth. So here's a real question for you. When was the last time someone offered you help, a compliment, or an opportunity. And you deflected it instead of simply saying thank you? To receive love, you have to put yourself out there. Meet new people. Say yes to invitations. Allow yourself to be seen. To receive healing, you have to actually do the things that support your health. To receive financial abundance, you have to take action. Apply for that job. Raise your rates. Offer your services boldly. Receiving is not passive. Receiving is an act of courage. Before we move into the ritual, I want to give you a short journaling exercise you can do today, right now, even before the portal arrives. Take out a notebook and answer these 3 questions honestly. 1. Where in my life am I currently blocking abundance out of fear, guilt, or old programming? 2. What is one belief about money, love, or health that I inherited from my family that no longer serves me? 3. If I knew without any doubt that the universe was fully supporting me, what is the one bold action I would take this week? Don't overthink your answers. Write the first thing that comes to mind. Your subconscious mind, the same one Joseph Murphy spent his entire life studying, always speaks first and speaks the truth, before your logical mind has a chance to edit it. Now, here is a small ritual you can do to align yourself with this portal. On August 8th, at exactly 8:08, morning or evening, whichever feels right to you, sit quietly for 8 minutes. Close your eyes, breathe deeply. And instead of asking the universe for more, thank it in advance, as though everything you desire has already arrived. This is the exact technique Neville Goddard taught, living from the end, feeling the wish fulfilled before it manifests in the physical world. Say it out loud if you can. Thank you for the abundance that is already mine. Feel it in your body, not just in your mind. I want to leave you with one more thought before we close this video. Numbers are not magic on their own. The number 8 does not hand you a check in the mail. What it does is remind you, powerfully, undeniably, of the potential that already lives inside you. The portal 888 is not the source of your abundance. You are. The portal is simply the mirror that reflects back what you are ready to claim. So as we approach August 8th, I want you to ask yourself one final question. What would your life look like if you truly believed, without a single doubt, that abundance was your natural state? Sit with that. Write it down if it helps. And then start acting, even in small ways, as if it were already true. If this video resonated with you, if you felt even a small shift while watching it, do 3 things for me right now. First, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because I have a special guided meditation coming for the exact moment of the portal, and I want you to be there with us, aligned together, at 8:08 on August 8th. Second, leave a comment below with the number 1 intention from this video that spoke to you the most. I read every single one, and your comment might help someone else who needed to hear it today. And third, if you know someone in your life who has been stuck, waiting, doubting themselves, send them this video. You might be the very portal they needed today. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you abundance, alignment, and infinite possibility. I'll see you very soon, right here. Until then, walk boldly into your own infinite 8.